see who's on the old inner wheel. Let's see who's on here. Just Gator. Gator the only one on here? Okay. What's up, Gator? Putting the bumper on. Putting the bumper on. Putting it back together so I can take it back apart. Put the bumper on, and I'm going to put the grill back on. Oh, it's a rain. I told y'all boys it's going to rain. And it dropped from 98 degrees down to 81 degrees. We'll put the bumper back on and the grill back on. And tomorrow, right, make sure everything's good. Man, it feels so much better. It's so much cooler. I am so glad it rained. So glad it rained. Hope everybody had a good day today. Hope nobody didn't have no heat stroke. Yeah. Go find out what sock it is. Washed all my sockets. There's my bullpen. You turn this thing around. Oh, hell, we ain't. Gotta go get my bullpen. Now we're cooking with gas. Everybody needs a bullpen. Everybody needs a bullpen. I ain't talking about bullpen and baseball neither. Alignment tool, whatever you want to call it. Everybody needs one. Everybody wants kung fu fighting. Everybody wants fasting. That's that. Sugar biscuit. That's it, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen. All ages. Mine is about an acre, but if I ain't got no bulls in it, trees keep falling on the fence. Jay, keep an eye on the sky. What's wrong with the sky? It done been raining cats and dogs, man. It done been raining. What am I looking at the sky? What am I looking at the sky for? I know one thing. I got to get a daggone haircut. I got to get a haircut like nobody's business. Nobody knows. Looks like it's already come. We've already had some bad weather. It was 98 degrees. And I ain't talking about the group. And y'all know, I ain't talking about the group neither. It was 98 degrees. And just like that, JT, yeah, hurricane near the, I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. It's all good in the neighborhood. Let's back this up a little bit so y'all can see. Ziploc bags are y'all's friends. Ziploc bags. Ziploc bags are your friends. Ziploc bags is your friend. Ziploc bags are your friends. Best believe that. Oh, there's lightning. Where there's lightning, there's thunder. Yes, sir. Now I'm not gonna put the I'm not gonna put the I'm not gonna put the corner trim, the corner molding on, just because I'm gonna take it right back off. Wait. Because I'm gonna take it right after the Peach Festival, I'm gonna take this thing right back apart. Hey man, I'll fix. I've never used Carolina, but I've used some smoothie bumpers before. Let's see. What's up, Scoot? I've used some smoothie bumpers, but I mean, not. I've used some Tri-City. Uh, I've used some Tri-City bumpers. Man, it's hot. It's still hot. Yeah, I'm just putting this. I'm just putting the front end together. I'm gonna try to finish the hood, the top of the hood. Since this storm went through, maybe in the morning it'd be nice and cool, and I might change directions and paint the hood in the morning. Um, if it's cool in the morning and the humidity is less than 50%, I'll probably go ahead and paint the hood and then let it set for a few days so I can lay the stripes out on it. I got to have everything done by next Thursday. Well, at least the hood painted. I want to take it to the Peach Festival, to the cruise in. It's not going to be done, but I just want to participate. You know what I mean? Well, I think Texas sent me the rain, so I'll show you what I got going on. Sure. There's the oil cooler. I put it on today. I got the oil cooler on, so that works. I'm not really worried about wire looming all the wires, because like I said, after the Peach Festival, I'm taking the whole front end apart. So you got that, and then the radiator's in. Both fans works. Now that's with the front all the way up and the back all the way down. Yeah. So got the seat started in that. Like I said, it's not on jack stands. That's the air. That's how much lift it's got in the front, and then the back's all the way down. So yeah, and actually the relay that activates that fan is actually that sensor right there. So when the temperature of the water gets 185 degrees, it activates the relay, and that relay activates that fan for the oil cooler to bring the oil temperature down. And then the relay sensor, water temperature sensor, the 185 sensor that activates the two relays to turn on these two fans, come on at 185 too. And then I still got to make some brackets. I'm gonna make some brackets to grab here, to grab right there. I got to put some rubber isolators in there. No, these are out of a 2000. These are out of a 2014 Ford Explorer Limited. That's what these are out of. I bought these in Pennsylvania at Patterson's Auto Wrecker. So all right, let me finish this. All right, let's see. Hold on. What in the hell's going on? I gotta clean my tools up. Let's see what it says. Yeah, so I'll explain it. So here, so let me explain it. Let me explain it again for the ones that's coming in. All this, all this is coming off after the 20th of this month. Gonna pull the fenders off. Gonna pull the core support, the bumpers, the inner fenders. Gonna take everything off the firewall. Gonna clean all that factory rubber off there. Gonna shave the hole for the AC condenser and all the air conditioner stuff. Gonna shave the firewall. Gonna take all this stuff off. Got all this new rubber. Gonna take this off. Gonna sand every bit of that and paint the firewall blue. Paint the inner fenders blue. Paint the metal inserts that go in there. Gonna paint them blue. Gonna paint the core support blue. Gonna paint all this blue. Maybe I might paint it satin black. I don't know. I have panels that cover this. I'll wire loom all that. I am going to paint the chassis, and then I'm gonna clean up the engine and paint everything that needs to be painted while I got it apart, and then put it all back together. He has a new bumper, has a new grill. These are fine, so I'm gonna clean these up and paint them. So he's got a new bumper, new grill, new headlights. So got all that. So let me explain. Oh yeah, JT's got a nice fleet. So this is how this works. So this, all right, this right here is this is the temperature sensor, right here, all right, because this is TBI. So this is the temperature sensor. I put this temperature sensor in right here, and this is a 185 degree temperature sensor. This temperature sensor runs the cooling fan for the oil cooler, all right. This also runs fan 1 and fan 2. So this is the trigger wire for all 3 relays. Relay 1, relay 2, and relay 3 for the oil cooler, right? So when the water temperature hits 185 degrees, it triggers this to trigger this relay, and that relay to turn on fan 1 and fan 2, all right? So that's that, okay? So when the engine gets to about midway on the temperature sensor, that's when everything kicks in. So that's about 185 degrees, all right? I put a new EGR valve in. I've replaced some vacuum lines, some sensors that was messed up, or, whatever. It has a new cap and new spark plug wires, but when I pull the whole front clip off, I'm going to change the spark plugs. It needs new spark plugs. And then I'm going to just clean up and do some housekeeping, and then I'm going to order some wool wax, and I'm going to wool wax the chassis. I'm going to wool wax everything with wool wax. I'm going to use it other than undercoating, just because I want to use wool wax. The bottom of the truck looks just like this. This thing has no rust, no nothing, no anything. This truck's solid. Other than the little surface rust that's on the top, and that was self-inflicted. But anyways, that's where we're at on that. I'm not going to put these trim pieces back because, like I said, I took them off real gently because I didn't want to break them. But now, tomorrow, I'm going to change the oil filter, new oil, It's got new belts on it, new hoses on it. So tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, if it's nice and cool because it's raining, I'm gonna paint the hood. And then I am going to drive this to see how it acts. It needs some fuel. It has tags and insurance. He put tag and insurance on it. He has new door handles, new glass, new vents, new window regulators, new front windshield, new back windshield, new rubber, front and back. He has all that stuff. He's been buying it. Has all new brakes underneath it, has new exhaust, new catalytic converter, new fuel pump. I need to change the fuel filter because it's acting kind of hinky. I think it's clogged up or something. It just, so I got a new fuel filter for it. I put a new oil pressure sensor on it when I changed the oil. And then I'm just going to put the wood panels back in the bed just for the Peach Festival. But after the Peach Festival, going to go ahead and start doing everything in the bed, making the bed floor and all that. And then I'm going to make the tabs on the bed so I can pick the bed up with a hoist. I'm going to put the overhead hoist back up, and so we can pick the bed up so I can paint the cab and the bed separate, apart, you know what I'm saying? So when I take it apart, going to pull the doors. I'd like to paint the cab. I'd like to paint inside the dash before next week, but it's just too much and I don't want to rush it. So it is what it is. But once it gets back, I'll take the front fenders off, paint everything, trim everything out, and then I'll take the doors off and I'll paint the doors, the back side of the doors, the jambs. I'll paint the dash. I'll paint everything in the truck orange. And then I'll paint the door jambs on the doors orange. And then what I'll do is I'll tape all that up and I'll leave, then I'll put the truck back together with no core support, just the fenders, the doors, and then the bed will be setting off, setting by itself, and then paint the whole truck one time, just paint it all together. Door jambs, and then I'll put soft edge tape around the doors, foam tape, and then I'll paint everything. That's the plan. So no, I got a custom orange that I got. A candy sunburst orange is pretty, but what's up, Chevy Addict? Do you need parts? I probably have one or so. Not that I know of. This truck was solid. This truck's not missing anything, honestly. Yes, this is my oldest son's truck, correct. Yeah, he's in college. This is my oldest son's truck, correct. There's one dent down there on the rocker, right there. There's a dent, so I'm gonna pull that out. That's basically about it. The bed, it's got a brand new bed on it. It was a long bed. I bought a brand new bed. Well, he did. And then I cut the chassis 14 inches and shortened it. I cut the dry shaft 14 inches and shortened it. It did have a 2-piece dry shaft in it. And since we bagged it like this, we left a 2-piece dry shaft. Just the second piece of the dry shaft, we cut 14 inches out of it and put it back together. So the pinion angle really don't matter because it's 2-piece. So it's good for that. Then after the Peach Festival, I got to ship everything to Mike at Slosh Tubs, the door panels, the headliner, the speaker box, everything except the seat got to ship to Mike at Slosh Tubs. And then PG is going to do all the interior and leather, orange leather. And then hopefully, while that's going on, I can get the truck painted. And then put it all back together. I'm going to paint, so the truck will be two-tone. It'll be solid blue with white down the center. I'm really thinking about painting a white top. So it'll be white down the center, and then it'll have a 1/8 orange stripe all the way down, separating the white from the blue. And then on the hood, The hood's going to have the RPO stripes, which is the wide stripe. It's like 2 or 3 inches or whatever I want it. And then it's going to have an 1/8 inch orange stripe. And then it's going to have another narrow white stripe, and then another narrow 1/8 inch orange stripe. And then the hood's going to be blue. So it'll be white, blue, orange, blue, white, blue, orange, and then a solid hood. No, not Hugger orange. No, no, I don't like Hugger orange. It's not my thing. It's a custom orange. So, and then the top, I'm thinking about doing the top white. And then he's got a new grill. So I'm going to paint these white and then paint this white and then leave the trim and then leave that. The bottom of the hood, I ordered an insulation pad for the bottom of the hood, and the only reason why I ordered it is so I could have a template. I'm gonna take the insulation pad and put it on 5051 aluminum, trace it out, cut out the aluminum the same shape as the insulation pad, then put nut inserts in place of where the Christmas tree was supposed to hold the insulation pad to the bottom of the hood, put nut inserts, and then bolt the aluminum to the bottom of the hood with nut inserts with stainless steel button head, tamper head bolts. And then once that's done and everything's fitted, take the aluminum out, sand it, epoxy it, paint it blue, clear it, put 3 coats of clear on it, ship it to my buddy EZ in Clearwater, Florida. He's gonna scotch the clear, lay out the graphics. He's gonna paint some murals on it. Then he's gonna clear it. Then he's gonna ship it back to me. I'm gonna sand it again. I'm gonna lay out some graphics, maybe some silver leaf and all that stuff, and then pinstripe it, and then clear it, and then bolt it back to the bottom of the hood, and then put some LED lights in it. So when the hood's raised and you walk up, and the hood's raised and you walk up, you'll see the mural underneath the bottom of the hood. So that's where we're at on that. So it'll be 2-tone. So it'll be blue on the bottom, white in the middle, orange stripe, white, orange stripe, little stripe, like 1/8 inch stripe or 3/16, and then blue. And then I'm thinking about painting this part white all the way down to the trim, because it has the Silverado trim right there. So thinking about doing that. So that's that. The truck lace frame, it can't go no further down. The only way to get it to go any further down is Z the chassis or change out the front cross member, and we're not doing that, not at this time. And no, we're not pulling the 4.3 V. We're not pulling the 4.3 out and putting the LS in it. We're not doing that. If I was to pull that 4.3 out, I would not put an LS in it. I have an idea for something else to put in there, but it's not going to be a LS platform. It will be a different platform, but it'll be twin turbos. So that's something down the road if that happens. But like I said, I'm not even going to say what I'm going to pull the engine out of to put in it, but it'd be twin turbos. And it would be a V6 twin turbo is what it would be, with a 8-speed automatic transmission. So if that comes to pass, then that's what we'll do. But right now, that little 4.3 V6 has got like 70-some thousand miles on it, and it runs like a friggin' soul machine. So that's about it, boys and girls. I'm gonna try to clean my mess up. If you watched the live yesterday, all this was clean. All this was clean. It's the wonderful world of working. Makes a mess. All right, boys and girls. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember what I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose end drag. Peace. Oh. Don't worry about the man up the road. Don't worry about the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first at loose end drag. P7 chicken grease. I'm out. Let go.